Hello everyone, welcome to This Week in BFW, and we're going to be covering what has happened over the past week in BFW on my Instagram and YouTube, etc. But yeah, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. This is the second episode we've done. Thank you all for the support on the last episode. You guys seem to really enjoy it. Hopefully you can hear me a lot better than the last episode. I know there was some audio issues. But yeah, we're going to go through what's happened on the build to BFW Bad Blood, the match card, how the matches have been set up, and so let's just get right into it. So yeah, first up, this match aired right after the last episode went out, I think, so it just missed out on being on the first episode, but we had Pete Dunne defend the US title at a live event type thing against Tye Dillinger. Tye Dillinger obviously returned at SummerSlam in the Battle Royal to take out the guy who took him out in January and also took his Intercontinental Championship, Samoa Joe. He injured him. And yeah, Tye Dillinger's back and he won the US title match. He got one off Dunne. This match wasn't really building to anything, it was just an exhibition match. Pete Dunne has been doing matches here and there just against new guys. He has one later on which is a bit more important, which will lead into Bad Blood, which you'll see. But yeah, this was just a pretty good match, I thought. There was a few more spots, but I've just included a few. Tye Dillinger just went for the 10 thing, got locked in an armbar, tapped out. Pete Dunne retained the US title, so yeah, pretty sure that was the result everyone expected. Then we had a bit of a backstage segment. This might have been the next day. CM Punk just pretty much chased down the SmackDown General Manager Shane McMahon and told him he wanted to use his Casino Battle Royale win for a world title shot at Bad Blood against Nakamura. Obviously, these guys have both had a match at WrestleMania against each other, which Nakamura won. So this is going to be a pretty good rematch, I think. But Shane McMahon did add a twist, as he didn't like how he'd been attacking Ali recently, and he made Ali the special guest referee in that match. And CM Punk did not like this at all with his ongoing feud with Ali. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out in the match at Bad Blood. But yeah, that match is now confirmed. Up next, we had the other Pete Dunne match I was talking about. He took on Curt Hawkins, and I don't think this was a title match, but I don't think it matters. Pete Dunne won in a matter of seconds just by breaking the fingers, causing Hawkins to tap out. As he was celebrating his win, just holding up the title, Drew McIntyre interrupted. Obviously, both these guys have never been pinned. Drew McIntyre has been beat, but he never lost via pinfall. He was took out by someone who wasn't in the match. The Undertaker, that was, before SummerSlam. And he pretty much just pointed at Dunne's title. Dunne went to break the fingers, and then a Glasgow kiss right to the face. And yeah, he held up the title. So this match was then confirmed for Bad Blood. So yeah, that should be a pretty interesting match. One of them will have to take the first pinfall loss or tap out. So yeah, we'll see who wins that. Leave your prediction below. Also guys, during the week, Daniel Bryan defending the NXT Championship against Velveteen Dream at Bad Blood was also confirmed. If you guys remember last week, they had a bit of an altercation in the tag match, and yeah, Daniel pretty much need Dream, but the week before Dream saved Nakamura, took out Bryan, and yeah, they've just started a little feud. So Dream was going to get his NXT title match after having an impressive showing at SummerSlam against Nakamura. He's been given a title match against Daniel Bryan, so yeah, that should be pretty good. Right, up next we had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out, and they just complained how they've been a duo since January, ever since Zayn turned heel and joined Owens, gave Owens the title at the Royal Rumble, which he obviously lost since, and Zayn just lost against Pete Dunne last week, which I think was in that This Week in BFW last week, and he said they just want some tag team gold holders. It's not like Fish and O'Reilly have any opponents. Jericho then interrupted. Obviously, well, before this, Kevin Owens just agreed, thinking they've been mistreated and they need to show what friendship really is. Jericho interrupted, and he was saying how he thinks Zayn is dragging Owens down, and Zayn isn't elevating him, as when Jericho was best friends with Owens before Owens stabbed him in the back, they were ruling BFW with a 1-year Universal title reign almost. And yeah, so Bo Dallas then returned ever since he was took out by Drew McIntyre like a month ago, I think, after Kevin Owens said you need a partner to challenge for Tag Team Gold, and they were given a number 1 contenders match, which went a little while. It ended when both Jericho and Bo had them in the walls of Jericho, and then the Undisputed Era interrupted, hit the Chasing the Dragon, hit the high-low, and yeah, they just then said no teams were on their level and they can take both of you on a Bad Blood, and that set up a triple threat match at Bad Blood. So yeah, triple threat match for the tag titles. They should have Adam Cole in their corner. So yeah, look forward to filming that. I'm actually in the middle of filming that right now. So yeah. And on to the last segment of the week. It was backstage, and it was Bobby Lashley's actual debut that wasn't on a show, as he debuted at SummerSlam in the Battle Royal as confused Bobby Lashley, and he was just backstage with the catering guys. Samoa Joe interrupted and just pretty much said, coming through, look who it is, it's the local idiot, and he was just making some confused jokes. Bobby Lashley just didn't appreciate that and saying everyone's got to ruin the experience for him. He's just pretty much saying Samoa Joe's bullying him and he wants to show him what he's made of. And yeah, Samoa Joe said, watch your mouth. Bobby Lashley said, you want to throw hands, and then a brawl broke out, and yeah, the people who were there had to break it up, and this confirmed a match for Bad Blood. So yeah, Bobby Lashley debut match, one-on-one match against Samoa Joe. So yeah, I look forward to filming that. That should be a pretty meaty match. I don't know what kind of description that was, but yeah. And yeah, just as a little side note, for the pre-show Bad Blood, Cesaro will take on Yoshitatsu on Instagram. Yeah, that was just confirmed. But yeah, guys, that is all we have for this week in BFW episode number 2. Please let me know what you thought. Hopefully you heard me a lot better than last week, and it'll be like this from now on. I should be able to get this out Sunday, which is when I'm filming it. Hopefully my internet isn't too bad today, even though the weather is terrible. But yeah, we did get a lot of build for Bad Blood. All the matches have been confirmed. Last week, obviously, AJ Balor was confirmed, and then the other 5 matches and the pre-show was confirmed this week. So yeah, we got Dunne got a new challenger, Punk Nakamura. We got Lashley, Samoa Joe, pre-show match, and then the triple threat tag team match. So yeah, that show should be out in a few weeks. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for This Week in BFW episode 3. And yeah, be sure to follow me on Instagram at @balorfix_UK to not miss any of this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you.